Perceptive reader, I can't help myself. I'm going to have to do it, even though I always say I shouldn't do it, but I have to. What is it? Well, with present company included, present company excluded, well, great minds think alike. And what do I mean by that? You heard me mention several times throughout this year alone about human writers. Little did I know that that coined phrase that I use quite a bit in reference to technology and yes, AI, etc. I like to mention human writers are valuable, and I've expressed it in a variety of ways. Well, did you know there's actually a website called thehumanwriters.com? I didn't even know that. So I want you to know that. You see what I mean by the reference about great minds think alike, but then I threw a dig at my own self by saying present company excluded. But all the same, if I want to put myself right back in there, to have that thought on that level, and then somebody took it even beyond just a coin phrase, but they made a website called thehumanwriters.com. And my thought, along with this podcast that I was doing today, is referencing gold and gifts. You see, gold and gifts. Have you seen already those posts that I made on the website just for the month of December? I did something special. It goes beyond the caring and sharing that I used to do on Thursdays. Remember that? Well, since I've gotten more busier in my other projects, I don't always place the artists or content creators on my website as much as I used to, as far as their links. But you do see me share them constantly on my social media. That hasn't changed. But I wanted to create a special season, or not a special season, a special series just around this winter season anyway, where people be giving gifts and all sorts of things of that nature. Even sometimes the people that they don't know from Adam, as I say. But it's actually called Gold and Gifts. And I've already put out 3 posts on that. Woo! I know some of you will be like, woo! Or what have you. Yes, you will. All the same, I have about maybe 7 more of those about that I'm going to make before the month of December is out. And it's a continued celebration of the milestones of what I created this year alone through my writing, technical projects, etc. It's really been a very fruitful year for me in that matter of being an artist and a creator. You see what I'm saying? Many good things. And as you know now, I'm continuing to develop my world's sci-fi novel. Well, I was thinking about human writing, you see, because it all just falls right in line. And so I was looking up at first a story that was from a long time ago. Yet somehow it just, with the search engines and things of that nature, I was looking more for human authors, and and this website really came up. So it could be by the way that I put it in there. All the same, this is just I want to read. I only want to read the first homepage of what the author of the website said. I only want to read a couple of paragraphs because there's a beginning and then there's an end. I just love the way that she actually puts this. Okay, she started about her project, the owner of this website, and she actually made a quote from even the President Barack Obama, where he said, "You can change the world just by sharing your story." And it's interesting. I hope you don't hear the noise from outside because all of a sudden it just started popping up like somebody's car engine or something like that. But the whole point is she started off her opener for her homepage. Um, with that quote. And she states, and this is what I like: the Human Writers is a multimedia initiative created by writer and editor Caitlin O'Toole. The community oriented project includes right from the start memoirs, writing workshops, a webzine, a magazine, a podcast, and more, all designed to engage older adults, encourage them to share their nonfiction life stories. Now, isn't that something? And have those stories heard, honored, validated, published, and preserved. So I just want you to know, some of you, you know how I mentioned the over 80 crowd sometimes, where you can actually share your nonfiction life stories on that website. And then I wanted to drop all the way down to the last paragraph, because notice what she states. She says, everyone has a story. Some just need help finding the words. Need help bringing your story to life? That's exactly why I've launched the new Human Writers Storytelling Service. And so you can find out more. It's easy to find this website, thehumanwriters.com. So I wanted to share that during this time of year with the subject matters that were already going through my mind, with the Golden Gifts series that, that this will be one of those limited series. Remember how in times past I would create some series and didn't realize when I was going to stop it here or there. I always get about 10 or 20 episodes, and I would like to mention to persons sometime during that process that if they really wanted me to develop it further, they could easily contact me through my email. But now I place the emphasis on my buymeacoffee.com/James Poeartistry. Because yes, the Golden Gift Series, it will just be for this month with those choices that I've posted to social media, like my official Tumblr. And then, you see some poetry around there, Poeartistry Q or Haiku. Yet those are just, again, the selections that I made for this series. Okay. And if you find it that so interesting, you know how to contact me. Well, thank you for spending your time with me on this. Have a wonderful day, Perceptive Reader.